for a dull moment.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like her. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. I'm not certain what's going. Thank you for...
What's the story? Toast.
Dost thou require... I shall be here in my... As... Dost thou require us? fate dost thou require?
Still alive, so that's progress.
What a charmer.
I've got a long road ahead.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok! Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others. Then, myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all. I came just in time. You are transforming. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
Don't waste a step.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power. Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters.
Just what I need.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Waste not, want not. Now, was there anything else?
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones? Don't play coy. Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise. I know. I don't understand how exactly. But I felt it go to... I do. But the artifact has a will of its own. The best I can do is to stay close. Bide my time.
Glick. Someone came to me and the parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is you're delusional.
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, no good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms. Good idea. Sharp as ever.
Can't give up now. Already feeling better.
My apologies. Huh. She told me. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely. Very curious. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. If so, I hope your confidence proves well-founded. God knows we can think of it as long. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend. I assure you, it's. Don't get me wrong. You did well. The somatic component. But I was still your conduit. Of course, as a warlock, your patron endows you with many such powers, otherwise unattainable. I do hope you cherish that gift.
Moving in. See what this does.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those feeds almost got... Oi! Ain't no party in here. State your business.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Oh, beg your pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead. Well, because that's what you are, innit? One of them as hears our thoughts. And the voice of the Absolute. Like Priestess Guttum. The Absolute is gathering us all together. For something big, I reckon. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those feeds almost got caught.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Are you ready for the absolute bombs?
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You I'll believe that when I see it. Bloodthirsty, ain't ya? Ha! No!
Face the prisoner. Consider the implements provided. Then
That won't work.
Battle favors the fearless, fleet of foot.
I've got this. Covered.
Again.
Survival is all that matters. What to do?
Look where city
A little bite.
Please, please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please. Please. Somewhere under... Brian had him... Please, please. These shackles. Halsin. I don't know. That's all I know. Thank you.
the lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. I don't... He just said some... The Grove. To the east. They wanted...
Mind my step.
Absolute looking out.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here. Ah, are you also here to assist with... I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes, in your soul, is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder
You bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. Well, the Maiden of Pain, Loviatar, teaches us that pain is a most powerful and safe. And if you would, I wouldn't let his...
This man is of common stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Simply face the wall. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Do not keep quiet, dear one. Let me hear you. Do not keep quiet, dear child. Embrace it. Is that a moan I hear? Delightful. Almost there, dear one. So stoic, dear one. A pity. Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your reaction was lacking. To gain Loviatar's favor, every single strike must be met with an honest cry of pain, or perhaps a touch of begging. Nevertheless, thank you. And I pray you've learned from today's little lesson.
Looks like that's going through.
You have...
Hey, soldier.
Well met.
Hello, my dear.
Where am I needed?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Light on my feet.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Pidge. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Take him for a jog, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
I'll give it a shot.
My friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage? Curiosity, my friend. It didn't benefit the cat, but it's the foundation of my career. Though, I admit I've hit something of an impasse. Please, unlock my cell. Volothamp Gedab, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker at your service. Bless you, my friend. Aha! I knew I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley. An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but smashing! I'll slip.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch.
A priestess?
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose it. Ready for the fire, are ya? Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a power. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Smart. All you need to do is...
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. No. It's messing with your brain, you're seeing. No. You ain't leave. It involves you putting your trust in the absolute. Simple. This could have gone easy.
Blood comes easy these days. With haste.
Try something else.
Obey the drought, serve the absolute, and you may. Absolute's looking out for you now.
Never felt so strong.
Now, what's that? Tell your friend, ready for the fire, are ya? Maybe,
Division dissolves or whatever.
maybe I could help with that. Us truth.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
That the jing already. You recognize the crest she bears. The winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Half right, sharp eyes, weapons, no judgment, no right and wrong, just a bit quieter, if you please. But good. That means Zara seems you're a friend of the family. That warrants a discount. A small one.
Pleasure. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the absolute tells.
Psionic feelers creep across zip and then
Pounce! We need to fish that. Don't you worry. I've got everything. It involves you putting your... You won't be in a true soul. So drink this.
you recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. You'll pay for talking back. Can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive for what comes next. Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore? You ain't gonna lay a finger on me, you're finished. And I don't have to do nothing but wait. That thing inside your head is gonna eat your brain from the inside out. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles. You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one. Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. You slip free of the chains.
Always room for more.
Wanna dance? There we go. What is it?
What now? Let's crack it open.
If you insist.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
from here. Soldier, I need your help.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look. This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. Don't worry. You won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
So, and that my only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I admit I wasn't keen to be the first to try it, just in case there were any, surprise side effects. But now that we know it's safe, I'm...
Gone gods. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about. I can't say I'm not curious. Or anything more we should discuss.
Always a pleasure.
Feeling illicit?
Anything of use? Breathe deep and move.
That's curious.
Open up. Still breathing, despite something over there. Better not be cursed. Stars and the full moon. Is this what that dwarf's poem was talking about? Goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom. No one stopped me yet.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest... Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but as a matter of fact, I do. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yes.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral, replete with ribaldry as always. Famously humorless, Illithid. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted...
Danger. You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear...
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward!
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'd... My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harpstring.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were trained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get them! Enough! Get down there and stop complaining!
Unless you like...
Scrying eye. Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
What are we waiting for? Spears!
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my worms. The lads will make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? If you were sent here to hunt him, perhaps you can help me. The druid makes his home in there is a weapon the Absolute seek.
Her excitement is palpable. and of the weapon, you suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin.
Destroying it will demonstrate our power.
And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will...
One. We captured a human. He's been resilient, but he'll... Weapon, huh? The village to the east sounds like it might be the artifact.
Looks that way. But scouts said they had something moving around out there.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Tread carefully.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do, anytime they fight him, all they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Yes.
You're violent.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
What's inside? Attention. Wish I had a bag of holding. Let's see.
Sugan al sukok, o I shall kick doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Balduran's bones.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukuk!
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature, yet it too roamed the Nautiloid.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So
you choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What did the killer want?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Who is the Absolute?
Raxlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who killed you?
Another vision consumes you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod to reveal a face. Yours.
You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer. That damn seems I ain't. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you praise the... The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with that dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be raised to the ground. And they'll know she is absolute.
Since you... My turn. Another fight. Let's go. Don't waste a step.
I found my mark.
Time to push my luck again. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Well, so much for peace.
This is my time. No time to waste.
Never a dull moment.
mutilated corpse, brimming with potent magic. I need a moment for the two of us.
Gods, it's hot in here. Alright, Karlak, it's go time. Close ranks. Sometimes the only way out is through. Another day, another fight. You're not gonna like this, mate. So much for peace. Blood follows me everywhere. Sometimes the only way out is through. I'm on my way. What's hiding here? Have to keep going. How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Let's move. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. At the ready. I need a quick word.
The dog is unable to speak through the...
I don't. All I know is I thought of you.
Here goes nothing.
Food hungry. Want bite. Food. Eat more.
What a delectable little pet.
No. Run.
Oh, now look. You've scared off the little...
These boots have seen everything. I want to have a word.
Pray.
You know, McGlubby.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiot. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. McGlubbiot's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks to you and all.
Need to find a way forward.
This is my time. Coming through.
Soldier. Something good here, I hope. Never wanted the easy path. Here we go.
You think this is fun?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ha! Thanks for breaking me up.
How much farther can I go? Just out of view. On my way. Don't mind if I do. sometimes. What a charmer. Survival is all that matters. Whoop, whoop.
Every step counts.
Let's turn someone inside out. Come on then.
Fuck yes. What now? First step is the hardest. Never a dull moment.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Now this is my happy place. Time to push my luck again. Can't slow down.
Let's have some courage.
It's no blood. Ooh, fun.
Forever dauntless.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break. Very well.
Yes, my desire. Close, I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. Delicious, I do not know.
some rest's better than none.
No time to rest.
No holding back.
I won't give in. Another step forward.
Sometimes this will do nicely.
This is moving good. Moving.
Doorless. Fleet of foot. Yes.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Time to press ahead. Let's have a look. Under their noses.
Miss this. Don't linger.
Finding my way.
Very well. The hammer's gonna fall.
someone inside out.
The blade will not bend. Let my enemies fall.
Let's get going.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Parasites in your head? You mean you have one of them? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I'm as certain as I can be. If you have a better alternative, I won't stop you. Not that I'm eager to try stopping you, given the short work you've made of the leadership here. With them dead, it's high time I got back to the Grove. I can see to some...
Anything of use?
They should all be running.
Open up. Maybe I need more pockets.
watch your back.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. On my way. What's inside? Let's see. At least things have stayed interesting. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. That's a friendly-looking shadow.
No holding back. Coming through.
Count on me.
Something smells tasty. Step quick.
No choice but to keep going.
This path.
For another round?
Make it hurt.
No one stopped me yet. If not over, then through. What's in here? Looking ahead. Something good here, I hope. Can't slow down. Let's see
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a Mind Flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illicit spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be Mind Flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it. So that's progress.
Battle favors the fearless.
I'm afraid the spread is most inadequate. Our bargain is at an end. Unless perhaps you've a spicier deal? Without so much as a lick of that mouth-watering meat of yours. Consider me satisfied.
What's hiding here? All for me. Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we It's a fair point.
Welcome to the League. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, it gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. And while we're at it, now, was there anything else? Darling, who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Swift as my feet can carry me. What's cooking?
Someone there. What's this?
Never a dull moment. All right, what now? With haste. Might be useful.
pride of the gate.
They're for the taking.
Time to get going.
Still on my feet.
Go!
Let's have a look.
Keep your distance, darling. Easy.
I've got a long road ahead. No traps, please. On my way. What to do?
Grab your bags. We're moving. A scout just reported. The Goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you. Thank you. Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us... No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us. We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
What's up for discussion?
Remember, stay near the center.
The young ones are a nuisance.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now. Try not to... Mattis says we should...
Don't know why everyone's... I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wide at Baldur's Gate.
Eldrell didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you...
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
It's all right. Don't tell anyone. But I was afraid too.
Count fast, remember. Find the... It won't be easy, and...
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive.
Let us go!
We made it somehow. Now, back to packing.
One sorrow ended, the next soon.
We didn't die today.
Baldur's Gate. Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths. Well, that's...
We couldn't have held them back.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it... And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins?
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course.
For a good meal.
Keep a blade close.
Blade at the ready. May you... It'll take a while for us all to recover, of course.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Sharp as ever.
Well, hello.
May you...
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me. I want to have a word.
Move. What a day. A crooked touch.
Still alive, so that's progress. What path lies before me? Can't give up now.
My head pounding.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches where you stumbled after the pass. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Misplaced, self-important concern. She must learn to respect the balance of all things. But the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
What of them?
They are our guests.
Peace.
Something's on my mind.
Things are starting to calm down.
I hear the goblin.